Mr. Moon and the Ugly Alien. Mr. Moon had often wondered why it was that he had never seen an alien, despite living in the sky and spending so much time in space. In fact, very few people have ever seen an alien. Most people just dream that they have seen one. When they wake up, they believe that aliens have been to tea in their bedroom, but it really is just a dream. Mr. Moon telephoned Sunny on her mobile and asked if she had ever seen an alien. No, said Sunny. I don't think they come out in daylight, do they? Mr. Moon wasn't too sure. I don't know anything about them, he said, but I am going to find out. Mr. Moon went to ask Gold Star and Silver Star if they had ever seen an alien. No, said the Gold Star, and I don't want to. An alien might be scary. No, said the Silver Star, but I think Peabody and Spin might have seen one. Mr. Moon and Silver Star climbed into the moon rocket and went to ask Peabody and Spin the planets if they had ever seen an alien. No, said Peabody and Spin, but we know where you might be able to see one. And they pointed out into space, beyond the Great Bear constellation. Mr. Moon put on his magic sunglasses for a closer look in the direction pointed out by Peabody and Spin. Can you see anything through your magic glasses? asked Peabody and Spin. I can see something, replied Mr. Moon, but I'm not sure what it is. We had better go and have a closer look. It was a cloudy night, so Mr. Moon would not be missed as long as he was back before sunset. Otherwise, Sunny would be cross. Peabody and Spin the planets climbed into the moon rocket with Mr. Moon and Silver Star. Mr. Moon pressed the extra fast button, and they arrived at the place beyond the Great Bear, where he thought he had seen something. For a closer look, Mr. Moon switched off the engine and put on the handbrake. Hello, he called into space, and they all listened for a reply. Nothing. Hello, called Mr. Moon again. Nothing. Silence. Then something answered hello. Out of the darkness, a pale head appeared. It moved closer. There must be one, whispered Mr. Moon excitedly, and took off his glasses, which had a steam up. Hello, I'm Annual, the alien, it said. Mr. Moon stepped out of the rocket to greet him, and then said politely, did you know you've got a bag on your head? Yes, said Annual. I'm so ugly that I don't like anyone to see me because they run away scared, especially when I smile at them. Please take off the bag, said Mr. Moon. We won't be scared. No, we won't be scared, added the Silver Star and Peabody and Spin the planets. So Annual took the bag off his head. He had 3 eyes and green skin with spots and a small pink propeller where his tail should be. You're not really ugly, more like interesting, said Mr. Moon, and Peabody and Spin and Silver nodded in agreement. Would you like to come for a ride in the moon rocket? Annual smiled. It wasn't his best face. He climbed into the rocket and Mr. Moon pressed the cruise button. The rocket slipped off to explore the area of deep space where Annual lived. Eventually, they stopped in front of a heavy glass door. You mustn't open that door, warned Annual. It is the door into a bad parallel universe. Mr. Moon, said Silver, don't even think about it. We are leaving it very late to get back to Earth before Sunny goes down as it is. Mr. Moon, who would have loved to have opened the door, thought of how cross Sunny would be if he was late again and turned the rocket around to take Enyord back to where they had first met him. Enyord said goodbye and Mr. Moon pressed the speed-needed button as they waved goodbye and shot out of the sight towards the earth. I wish we could have opened the door, said Mr. Moon. They arrived back just as Sunny reaches the horizon. She was not cross with Mr. Moon because he was back in time to light up the night sky. But although he had resisted it this time, Mr. Moon knew that he would not be able to stop thinking about the door until he had returned to open it.